I'm always excited to start the week. You want to see what problems you're going to be encountering this week and what new ideas and who showed up and who didn't show up and who's sick. Kayani, what is this Lamborghini you have?
It's a black Diablo.
What year is this car?
It's 93. Diablos are my favorite. These are the last real or pure Lamborghinis, the cars that would make you sweat if you want to drive them. I have this really kick Corvette C6. It's for the cover. We just find out that the pictures turn out to be a bit dark. Using a dark car for the cover, there's bound to be something that'll go wrong.
You're gonna have two black cars in the same issue?
No, we'll swap the Diablo around for a rainy day, but the Corvette I wanted for the cover, approximately 1,000 horsepower. It's got like 350 shot of nitrous.
Really cool car, to be honest. It was all souped up and had like NAS in it. I know about that because I've seen it on Fast and Furious.
We'll probably need to do the circuit shoot at night with all the lights on. He's not going to use the car if it's morning. He's like, no, dude, it's going to heat up and everything.
It's one of those really sensitive cars.
Yes.
The Godfather. It's a drag car. Things he's done to it and the stuff he's put on it, like NOS, it was amazing. There's a burnout thing this weekend.
I know.
I really want to go.
I don't want to sign autographs and people running after me and stuff.
Signing autographs.
I'll need a makeup crew.
I definitely want to go. I love
In fact, you know what? I'll try and sort out a ride for you. During Ramadan, we have a drift and burnout competition at the Bahrain International Circuit. It's hugely popular. We've been having it, I think, now for like 4 or 5 years.
I'm just quite hesitant. I think I need to get down there first and see who the people are driving. I get freaked out sometimes.
We will definitely be walking around, checking out the cars, and I'll introduce some of the drivers. Mo knows quite a few of them as well.
It's basically like a huge car park where these people go in and just go crazy. When I lived in England, I actually used to go to banger racing every Wednesday night. I know people are going to laugh at me, but I really, really enjoyed it.
We got a debate trip coming up. The only thing that got confirmed is the Rolls Royce.
I've got the Ferrari and we've got a Jaguar. Possible.
We're all going to Dubai. I love Dubai. It's just the one big playground. And this time, I'm taking Kayani and Nadia. Pack up your bags. You're coming with us this time.
Dubai. Yes. Because that is a free holiday for me. Oh my God.
What? Why are you taking her?
Pack up your giant suit.
I'm joking.
You're coming with
I
us
am
as well.
going to Dubai. If I've been invited, I'm going.
We're staying in a nice hotel, Plaza Versace. It's beautiful.
Traveling for a car shoot or a test drive, it's no longer fun and games. We're there for a short period of time. We've got to get the job done. The perks to that is, of course, living in a really swanky hotel in Dubai.
Can I go on the Sunday and meet you there on Monday?
You want to go a day early?
Yeah.
And let me know so I can tell the secretary to change the flight details.
Okay.
Can I also go a day earlier so that
No.
I can meet you on time?
That might be a very good idea, actually.
Wow, this is amazing.
It is a huge garden.
I
It's
know,
like a park. The landscaping and the environment is serene. We walk in there and we see this beautiful black Lamborghini Diablo. What a scene.
Wow, this is beautiful. Because it's the Lamborghini.
It's like Satan. It is really ferocious looking. It's a black on black combo. Beast of a car. Look, we've done the Roadster, but that was a convertible. This one is a coupe, one of the first ones that came out. This time, I wanted to get the original Diablo, the 93 edition. It's a very basic Spartan looking sports car. Pure rear-wheel drive, scary as hell, 5.7 liter V12. The car did a 0 to 100 in 4.5 seconds, which was amazing back when it was first launched, and it had a top speed of 202 miles per hour.
A beautiful car, Lamborghini Diablo. I don't know why every time I say it, it sounds wrong in my head.
But it's black on black.
Yeah,
I like it. It's got
I
that
actually
tint
like
on
it. But you know, black is one of the worst colors we can Photoshop and...
Hence the background, which is all green.
I didn't quite see the connection. A beautiful garden and then this amazing poster car. I would have chosen something a little bit more fitting of the car, something a little bit more industrial.
Please.
This should be somewhere on a circuit.
But is that
This
too
is not a
cliche
circuit
though?
car, Sam.
Concrete backgrounds.
I like it. It's a good contrast.
Justify.
It's something different as well. You always have one of these supercars on a track, so why don't you try it with a nicer, more
See?
relaxing
Beautiful.
atmosphere?
I didn't expect that from Nadia.
Nadia caught on really well. I'm really proud and glad that she's on board.
This came after the Countach.
Yes.
So what
after
year
the
was this
Countach.
in then?
Started production from 92 onwards up
Okay.
till 98. And actually beyond 98 as well, because they did a few special editions.
They only made just under 3,000 of them.
One of the fastest cars I've driven. It's one of the scariest cars I've driven, actually. The clutch is really hard in that car. The special editions, they had the SE30, which was the 30th anniversary edition. The GT, which was 80 cars built.
That hot?
It is hot. I can't
not
believe you haven't
hot.
complained yet. It's so hot.
I was just about to. It's getting really hot, and you know what I'm like.
Glad you get in the car, it's cooler.
Absolutely
Mo,
not.
what year is this?
Tint on it, it's 93.
Absolutely
93.
not. Don't get me wrong, I love Lamborghinis. It was a beautiful car. It was a classic car. It was just really hot.
It's actually extremely well kept. It's so clean. This is the poster car of my generation.
You're much older than that generation.
That's
What was
the-
the Countach
my-
and the Testarossa?
Testarossa, what, 80s?
This is the 90s. It's more like my generation. That car is an effort to drive, to own, to maintain in every way, shape, and form. It's a separate one. I want to keep it for the archives. So this would be perfect for a special edition dedicated entirely for Lamborghinis. They've produced some of the top, most desired cars on this planet. So we've got the Miura, we've got the Countach, we've got the Diablo, we've got the Aventador SV. What more can you ask for?
Right, I'm really hot. I'm gonna go and see the scenery. I took all the photos and the videos I needed to and ran to the gazebo for a bit of shade.
That's a really nice house.
It's where I want to get married. I just need to find a husband first.
I don't know who the owner of this car is, but Hello, Ali.
Hi,
How
how
are
you
you,
doing? How are you?
You know, I think I'm gonna rent a place over here and just stay here, because the bikes that you have and the times
Actually-
that we come over here.
What was that? Motorbikes? Bikes? No.
Actually, I have a really surprise for you.
Oh.
Please come with me so I can give you a jacket and a helmet.
We're gonna go out.
Exactly.
Okay.
I
Going
love
outside?
this. This is music to my ears.
I'll wander around and take some photos and stuff.
Here we go.
It was the S1000RR BMW, which is a super bike, a racing bike.
You have the first gear down, the rest is up. Got it. Still, you can shift without the clutch while you are riding.
shifting without clutch.
Exactly, yeah.
Really?
And you can shift down without the clutch as well.
Okay. I was happy because it was an impressive bike. At the same time, I was a little bit taken back because I've never really driven a racing bike before.
Pretty much easy and very friendly for maneuvering.
Let's do it. Feels too fast. Definitely not a pretty good bike. The bike was a rocket. I mean, I've never driven a racing bike before, so I was a little bit nervous, but it was so easy to ride. Feel like a bad boy, And the sound that they make is it's like music. Just amazing. I feel like I can fly. You just want to hear the engine roar. Of course, to hear that engine, you have to rev it. And when you rev it, you're speeding. Maybe my cruising days are over. I wonder how my wife would think about this. This is my first experience on a racing bike, and it's an amazing experience.
How is it?
Woohoo! I love it. So easy to ride. So
That's
easy to
what
ride.
we are looking for.
I'm gonna do this more often.
It's like a bloody bass. It's so loud. Pure American muscle. Sangeet had hooked us up with this Corvette that had 1,000 wheel horsepower with a 300 shot of nitros.
Samir and Mo decide to drag me down to the BIC track again. Yay, my favorite place in the world. We've come down to the track so Mo can go around a track.
Yep, I guess.
I was just complaining the whole time, as I do. And I just think I was entertaining Samir.
Yeah, baby! I love it. And it looks like a sleeper car from far away, but then when it drives up to us, it's like this vicious looking Corvette Z06. So you have issues with traction, I'm sure.
Yeah.
The first, second, I'm sure, even third.
Sometimes in fourth.
And fourth as well.
Yeah. 20 inches, they can't grab it. I must put at least 15 or 16 inches.
You need stronger rubber. He's got 21-inch wheels, which I think it's purely for aesthetic reasons. He should be running 18-inch rims and add some massive rubber. That's the only way he's gonna gain traction and be able to launch that car. Have you ever used this car for a drag race?
Street race.
Street races, my man. I love street races. Oh my Lord. Dude, this is supposed to be a very grippy track, by the way. This is made for cars that shouldn't slip. And you're just all over the place. It acts like a drag race car. Third, it doesn't have traction. And fourth, it doesn't have traction. He was driving it as if it's no big deal. This is one scary dude. I really don't know how you've got the balls to drive this. I was freaking out. I was worried that he's gonna smash into one of the barriers.
Oh, I can hear it. Nadia, 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 come. That's loud, huh?
Exactly like a Formula One car.
The Godfather, amazing Corvette. He's converted that car into a monster, basically.
Scary, man. This is pure, brutal American horsepower. What kind of an engine have you got in this car?
427 cubic inch from the RHS company.
And what's the exhaust on this thing? It's nasty.
Corsa Extreme.
He's owned it since 2007 when it first came out, and he's been gradually modifying the car. Every panel has been removed and replaced with carbon fiber panels, so he's lightened the car, which shows he's a smart cookie. Every pound counts when you're trying to go street race.
650 in the wheels.
650 on the wheel.
Without nitros.
And you've got those two nasty bottles over there. How much are you pushing with the shocks?
Around 300.
How much money have you spent on the car?
30K.
Dinars?
Yeah.
So that's close to around $80,000, $90,000. Well, as we pull into the pit lane, I'm like very relieved, you know, to come back alive and well.
Wow.
Ah, Marie. Hey, no, okay? Was it good? Water? We have water inside. Can you show me where the water is? She didn't know about it, but when I called on the phone, I said, I'm gonna get in the car with Kayani and just drive off and leave you behind with Nadia.
I think they've taken your car. This was so embarrassing. But then I got told later on it was a joke, but it wasn't a really funny joke.
Burnout is basically an opportunity for anybody who's got a car and loves to like do donuts and burn rubber, power slide or drift to come out and show what they've got. Yeah, she's here.
Finally.
She's driving an R8. Wallah, no bad.
I'm impressed.
You're looking at her.
She's getting really good at it. What the hell is she doing with a car like that? I don't have a car like that. Dude, she has a nicer car than mine.
I guess it's time to chop the salary.
Hello.
Wow. Nice wheels.
Are ya? I rocked up to the event in an Audi R8. I think the guys were pretty impressed.
I was telling Kayani that there's no way she's gonna come.
No. When I was in England, I used to go to like the banger races. I love this sort of stuff. It's
Really?
like adrenaline, yeah, and it's always the
I would have never ever thought that this would be your thing.
Oh, I love it. I was a bit late, but I'm here. I love these sorts of car events where there is a small chance of cars crashing and stuff like that.
This is like Mad Max World because we're like in Arabia. It's all like sand. We've got these unconventional cars.
Why is it when I was driving in, I could hear like something else going on the other side?
A drag event.
There's a drag event going on inside as well.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
I love this sort of stuff.
It just got bigger and bigger every year. It started like with 300-400 spectators. Now I think it's like 5,000-6,000. We're supposed to meet up with some of the drivers.
Amazing.
Yeah, good. Would you like to go in one of them?
I'm not sure if I could get in one of them. I'd
Come
love
on,
to.
we're gonna do it. Samir's gonna do it.
1, 2, 3, I'll go last.
Definitely. If I find a car my size.
I've seen some of these open top cars.
To begin with, I wasn't too crazy about going to the burnout. I've been to this so many times. In the end, I changed my mind because Nadia was gonna be there and I wanted to see her reaction. Let's go Zilzal 7.
Why haven't they got bonnets on front?
Earthquake 7.
And how many photographers?
This is the burnout,
We're
right?
watching people burning out their cars.
Okay, let's
completely.
have a look.
Tires.
No, their cars. You'll watch it. Listen to the engines.
Seriously, you're gonna have to replace the tires. He just like went ape in his car. You know, it's ridiculous. What would you do, like me missing, and then next thing you see a black Wrangler in there?
My car? Why would you take my car? Take her car.
No, that's not my car. It's my
Her
little
car.
brother's car.
I would rather she takes that instead of that pink, black thing that she drives.
How did they win?
Audience clapping and cheering. Is
That's the measurement, the gauge.
Are you serious that we're actually going to get in a car?
I'll make sure that the driver is relatively
Seriously,
safe.
I'm excited. I want to get in one, but I'm also scared. I think it's the thought of getting in a car with someone who kind of does this as a hobby really started to worry me a bit.
Oh, check that one out with the flag.
Oh my God.
You're going around and you're doing donuts. Basically burn the rubber till the metal. And literally, when the sparks come out, that's when you're done.
Oh my God, that's like a truck.
That's number 8.
That's Zilzal 8, earthquake number 8.
Biscuit flip.
Love it. A total competition for guys from around town that just love to burn rubber. There's so much smoke, there's so much rubber residue in the air. That's a clump of rubber off his tire.
His car is literally like broken now. I love these sorts of events. It kind of really gets my adrenaline going. And all the cars coming in, I was fascinated.
So basically, it's a weight thing. Get rid of all excess weight.
Make the car as loud as possible, straight pipe exhaust.
Make it a little bit more powerful. Stick a turbo in it, and let's explore the.
Or pick up an engine from the scrapyard and slap
do
that
that.
on or whatever.
How cool is that? It's like ballet dancing. That car spun way out of control on that circuit. Touch up on his steering wheel and managed to get it right back on track.
Sorry for the engine. Thank God I'm not an engine. That's some serious abuse.
I think I'm the only girl at this event.
I think
Turned
you
out
are.
it's amazing.
I'm the only girl there. Yay! That was a little bit awkward.
She's not exactly the very subtle kind of person, so it was technically all eyes on her and we're walking in with her.
Hello, Fahad.
أهلاً شلونك؟
Fahad is in charge of the fire and safety of the whole international circuit of the BIC.
Is this where all the cars wait before they
This is it.
enter?
Yeah.
And what do they have to have when they scrutinize?
We have to check the brakes, fuel tank and fuel pump if they are stable. And the most important thing is the safety belts.
Are they just standard
and the
seat belts,
batteries.
or-
It should be a seat belt.
It should be a seat, sorry.
A rope, maybe.
Yeah.
Tie yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Something you have to tie yourself. Yeah.
These are people that I've worked with for so many years. It's nice to catch up with these old friends.
This one doesn't look like it's been altered. The other ones look kind of like modified.
They modified the engine only.
Oh, okay.
That's what matters.
Why is there a random hole?
It's like a ventilation for the.
Oh, okay.
Breathe, let the heat out. So many things.
Like you see some of them without any hoods.
Everybody had something unique on his car. Some of the cars were like really beat up, but when you looked at their engines, they were like in fantastic shape.
Have you ever had a really bad accident on there?
Last week, yeah, we had an accident. One of the drivers, he hit the barrier straight with the full speed.
Did he survive?
Yes, he's driving this week. Yeah.
I'm gonna get in a car with one of these people.
No, but they're not going to do anything.
No,
crazy
we're
like
gonna
this.
choose for you something else.
We were gonna be getting in a cars with them. I felt like I was about to jump off a cliff.
Those two that I'm talking about. This car
Yeah?
and the other one.
This is actually one of the favorites.
My ears.
I wanna cry.
The last of them. Very cool.
A little bit weird to go around and see the cars, but it wasn't helping the situation I was in. Just a little bit skeptical. I get a helmet, right?
Yes, relax. They do this in the road.
That doesn't make me feel any better. Trust me, okay?
Go and enjoy it. Have fun.
Have you done it before?
Still a Zaim.
Since 13
This is your
years,
car, right?
Yeah.
I didn't sit in a racing car.
So you're really not making me feel any
Yeah.
better.
Because I'm taking care of
لقب
those
ما شاء الله
cars.
ما شاء الله.
Me and Sam, we planned it earlier that we're gonna somehow manage to get Nadia into one of the cars and get the drivers to take her for a spin in it.
سيارة جي تي سكاي لاند موديلها 2002 ديرتي فور ورد اليابان
شنو
طبعا
مسوي فيها في الماكينة؟
سنجل تيربو اركيد بيستنز اكزوز
خففت السيارة بعد؟
لا داخل مو مصفى
نفس
داخل على
الشيء.
وكالة
Has he ever crashed?
قد مرة صارت حادث؟
انا الحمد لله
No? Okay.
لأن أظن هي تبي تركب السيارة وياك عشان
لا اوكي
Yeah? Okay, good. What pissed me off the most was I was going in first. So I was like, yay, this is gonna be fun. Can I see? I lift it up, I can't breathe. I hate all of you right now. I'm like literally dying. I literally thought I was gonna throw up. I was terrified. Oh my God. Bye, guys. Okay, let's do this. I was so nervous. I looked around, there's like thousands of people all cheering. Thank you. And we started driving, and the first thing I felt was my eyelash fly off. I was like,
What did we do to that poor girl?
smoke came in. I was almost like hotboxing my helmet.
What the fuck, man?
He's all right. We really had a good laugh watching that car go crazy, doing donuts and spins, and Nadia is probably like screaming inside the car.
I could barely breathe. It just was tire everywhere in my mouth and everything. But saying that, I really, really enjoyed it.
He's done. He's done.
Thank you. Thousands of people all cheering, and I had no idea what to do. I was so embarrassed. I was gonna wave, but I thought I wasn't even driving, so what's the point?
This is amazing, man.
Every Ramadan, everybody ready for this event.
It's actually a perfect idea.
Yes.
Don't go
Yes.
crazy on the road, go crazy on the
Hey,
track.
he was saying maybe we're gonna enter a car or sponsor something
Yes.
next year.
Abdullah, the guy who organizes this stuff, he's been doing it for a while. I thought it was a good time for us to go and rekindle that relationship.
I have Omani, I have Emirati.
All
Yes.
these countries are here.
Yeah, we're coming here.
Nadia
One
was
for
in a
Kuwait.
Saudi car.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
She's still recovering from that.
Yeah.
Over here in Bahrain, we've got a lot of people like that. You know, they have these beat up old cars, then they dump in a 300Z engine or a 2JZ, slap on a supercharger or a turbocharger, and then they go all out power sliding and drifting.
Guys, that was amazing, but I swear I got my eyelashes blown off. It's going really, really
Did you hear the
fast.
crowd cheer when you came out of the car?
Yeah, so bad.
We are so behind with this magazine. Dubai, dude, is just in a couple of days. We're both going, and you know we don't travel together for obvious
Why?
reasons. What if the plane falls and we're both in it? Who's gonna run the company?
Listen,
It's a valid reason. This shit happens.
yeah, and Google's gonna close down. Samir's put me in a dilemma. I've got to finish the magazine before I pack up my bags and head off. It's gonna be very, very tight.
And nobody's here to wrap things up other than us, and I can't throw everything on Sangeet's head. I need this shit really wrapped up before we go. If we have to work at night, let's work at night. Well, the deadline's getting closer, but when we're all traveling together, that's just like suicidal. I just got these from Sangeet, and they're all shit. We couldn't have gotten a proper photo shoot done because of the people. I told you.
It had nothing to do with the people. I
It's
want the
it's
people
all
in.
to do with the location, dude.
The
It's all about the
location is
location.
fantastic. I've given you like the
I want
best
Sangeet.
location
Can you
in
get
Bahrain.
Sangeet here, please?
It was just as I dreaded. I don't know how I'm going to recreate that photo shoot over. I've got to think really outside the box to get this done.
What's with these pictures?
You can't blame me for this. It's the photographer.
How
you
many
know?
pictures have you selected? How many have you had?
These are the best ones. The
He
ones
must
where
have
you
taken
can
like
see.
1,000 pictures.
These are the ones where you can see the
It was
car
working
clearly.
for like
On paper, it's a good location, but in reality, it's not. Kiana was just thinking of the people, the background. Tell me which
We'll
one you're gonna
use-
choose. They're the ones taking pictures. It's like a paparazzi.
we can do the Diablo shoot again. We'll use a couple of shots from there.
We're gonna have to just to Photoshop this picture completely and remove every single piece.
All right.
That's gonna take hours and even days, and we're traveling.
Samir is blaming Mo. Mo is blaming the photographer. I mean, come on, if I was there, the photos would have been incredible. I may have had to wear an abaya, you know, but still, I could have gotten the job done.
It's not going to be a problem. We'll do like a front cover shot separately. I can arrange it. Then these pictures we'll use on the inside, which I always wanted anyway.
Look, Jody's new to this cars thing. Just show him some of the pictures we've taken before and just give him another chance, okay? Thankfully, we have a lot of nice cars that we picked throughout the month. Our backup covers was the Corvette. It looks like we might end up actually using that one.
I was really embarrassed, guys. You guys went and took that guy's Corvette. That was, no, that wasn't cool. But then when I came back out, the car was gone, and so was Samir and Mo. Samir's trying to punish me for throwing his magazine on the floor. He's seriously never gonna get over that.
He's not getting you back.
Did you
He's
feel
just
bad?
joking with you.
I did feel bad.
feel
I
embarrassed?
literally thought you'd
What?
gone and gotten in his car and driven off.
I honestly can't believe how you played along.
I
It has
know.
nothing
Plus,
to
we
do
made
with
it up
getting
for you.
back.
Did you not enjoy the drift thing that we did for you?
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty cool.
It was a double whammy for Nadia this week. Putting her in that drift car, I did it to scare her, but she loved it.
And in the smoke in the car, I thought I was gonna die. He was pretty good, he was switched on. I'll definitely do it again, but I would wanna go crazier. I'd also love to put my girlfriends in the car and spin round. That'd be quite fun. They'd probably never speak to me again.
You promised me before we go you're gonna wrap this up.
Dude, done. Just don't even bring it up.
In fact, I think I booked
Not
a
in
suite.
the same room.
I think we have a suite.
Suddenly, I'm not looking forward to this trip.
There you go. Good. Now it's sounding more like the person I want to travel with.
Most of the times in the office, we're like banging our heads against each other, but this will give us the opportunity to remember the good times as well. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Dubai is coming up. You already changed your ticket to meet us there?
Yep, I will meet you as soon as you get to your hotel.